From car-based carnage to cartoon calamities, this week's sale is sure to add a dash of pure chaos into your life.
We all know that following the rules of the road is incredibly important for keeping everybody safe. But what Wreckfest knows is that it's also kinda boring. Thankfully, you now have the perfect place to live out all your wildest automotive ambitions. Drive a school bus up a loop-de-loop, T-bone a motorhome at 200 miles an hour, race around in the world's most banged up banger car. Let every single one of your intrusive thoughts win and bask in the pure metallic carnage that follows, all playing out with the most intricate lifelike physics and damage modelling. Start your engines on Xbox Series X and S and you can enjoy it all in smooth 60 FPS too. Available now on Xbox and PC Game Pass and 60% off in this week's sale, Wreckfest is the ideal place to vent your road rage.
Who lives in a pineapple under the sea? Nobody. At least not if Plankton and his evil robot army have their way. Thankfully, SpongeBob and his friends are here to save the day. Now in beautifully rehydrated form, SpongeBob SquarePants Battle for Bikini Bottom sees Patrick, Sandy and the titular Sponge in glorious 4K Ultra HD. Get up to all kinds of cartoon platforming antics on your own or tagging a friend, locally or online, to take on the game's hard mode. And with SpongeBob SquarePants Battle for Bikini Bottom rehydrated now 60% off, even Mr. Krabs would be willing to cough up for this one. Probably.
Destroy All Humans 2 Reprobed sees Crypto returning to Earth for another open world adventure, and once again he very much does not come in peace. This time around you'll get to groove to the sights and sounds of the 60s as you travel all over the globe using your superior alien technology to terrorize the locals. The remake's 4K textures and dynamic lighting effects really add a touch of elegance to things too, whether you're using telekinesis on a cow or throwing someone with a well-placed laser blast. Between the array of new powers and gadgets to try out, and the fact that almost every building in the game is destructible, Destroy All Humans 2 offers hours of chaotic fun, especially in co-op mode. And at 30% off, waging war on humankind has never been so cost-effective.
At long last, a game has arrived to stand up to the pandas and their shameless gatekeeping of Kung Fu. In Biomutant, the whole animal kingdom gets in on the high-kicking action. Set in a post-apocalyptic world where nuclear radiation has given the planet's gene pool a real good stir, Biomutant lets you create your own mammalian martial artists and then kit them out with all manner of gear, guns, and stabby things. Since you're building your fighter from the DNA up, the possibilities really are endless. And while your creation might not come out looking particularly pretty, the game itself is absolutely stunning, with a free next-gen update that lets Series X and S players explore its strange, verdant world with faster load times and a selection of graphics modes to choose from. Best of all, Biomutant is now half price.
Chicken Police is a noir-ish detective adventure about a pair of poultry gumshoes who were lucky enough not to be hard-boiled. Sonny Featherland and Marty McChicken might not be the duo they used to be back in their glory days. In fact, they might not give much of a cluck about one another at all anymore, but these feathery former friends are the only two old birds tough enough to crack Clawville's biggest cases. Try not to chicken out as you trawl through the city's dankest back alleys and most broodingly atmospheric bars in search of evidence, and enjoy chit-chatting with the many vibrant personalities you'll encounter along the way. Look, I'll cut to the chase. This is a game about chicken who are police, and it's now half off. Sold? Sold.
Endling Extinction is Forever is a side-scrolling platformer where you play as the last fox on Earth and our 4 young cubs. Which I guess actually makes them the last foxes on Earth. Not you. You're the 5th last fox on Earth. But the point is, we're running seriously low on foxes. To prevent your species from being wiped out, you'll need to guide your young ones through a series of dangerous environments, puzzling out various hazards and preparing to fight tooth and nail should the situation call for it. But your reward will be a gorgeous eco-conscious tale where you get to watch 4 playful furballs grow up in lovely cel-shaded style. So it's not a bad trade-off, all things considered. And neither is picking up Endling Extinction is Forever for 20% off in this week's sale.
If you're looking for a fantasy game that can deliver on both intimate emotional storytelling and large-scale battling action, look no further than Spellforce 3 Reforced. By combining RPG mechanics with RTS gameplay, you're really getting the best of both worlds. Create your own hero and outfit them however you like, then travel the world meeting new allies, learning new skills, and generally doing cool hero stuff. Then, when the going gets really tough, raise up an army and lead it out onto the battlefield to enjoy some all-out warfare. With a control system and UI that's been cleverly reworked for console users, and some spruced up visuals that have been fully optimized for Xbox Series X and S, Reforged is the definitive version of this genre-blending classic. And it can be yours in this week's sale for 35% off.
With Elder Scrolls Online, you can experience the world of Tamriel in a way that's not just multiplayer, but massively so. Find your own place in this huge, persistent world, building, battling, crafting, sieging, and stealing to your heart's content. Then go join the 18 million players who are doing things their way and see what happens. The game's ever-expanding story has also seen the addition of all sorts of chapters, which you can pick up and play through in whatever order you like, including last year's ferocious Fire Song. Elder Scrolls Online is available via Xbox and PC Game Pass, or you can buy both the base game and its Morrowind chapter for a massive 70% off in this week's sale.
While we all eagerly await the arrival of Redfall onto Game Pass this year, why not pass some of the time with one of Arcane's expertly designed open-world shooters, Prey. In this one, rather than blood-sucking vampires, you'll be taking on shape-shifting aliens. So, leave the garlic and wooden stakes behind and keep your eyes peeled for anything that looks a little bit shifty, even if it is just a chair. Because if you can keep your cool in a game like this, where the enemy could be anywhere and anything, you'll be able to deal with whatever Arcane throws at us next. Prey is available via Xbox and PC Game Pass, and this week you can pick up the Digital Deluxe Edition, which includes the Moon Crash DLC for 85% off.
Last up, we've got Greedfall, and not a moment too soon either, with the sequel now officially confirmed. Greedfall takes us to Tir Fradee, a lush new land protected by supernatural beings which greedy colonizers from around the globe are trying to claim as their own. It's all very Avatar, but a bit less blue. What role you play in the story is entirely up to you, with everything from your character's gender and appearance to how explodey their preferred method of diplomacy is dictated by the choices you make. Each player will get to take their own unique adventure through this vibrant world, though Xbox Series X and S players will now get to do so in particular style now that the game has been upgraded to run with improved visuals and at 60 FPS. Fortunately, smart delivery means that you can take advantage of this week's 67% discount even if you haven't got round to going next gen just yet. Let us know which ones you'll be nabbing down in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Bye!